I'm Kira.
I'm Alicia.
And we're stitching something. We're on Flosstube number 14. That's crazy. And we're halfway through April, which is also crazy.
Yes, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. We're glad that you're taking a little bit of your time to spend with us. We appreciate those of you who have joined us and come back to see more. We're excited to be here.
Yeah, we're over 300 subscribers.
I thought of something else I was going to ask you about.
Oh.
Giveaway.
Oh. I don't know.
I have a plan.
Okay.
But you can veto later.
Well,
we'll do that later. We'll do that towards the end.
Yes.
So, don't let me forget.
So, okay. We'll see if I...
Do you want me to write it down?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. So, I'm going to start with the previous finish real quick. Just my April one. And when I pulled this out, I was actually really disappointed. I need to fix it a little bit. It's got a little wrinkle in the middle. But it is my April monthly mini village that I did last year. I changed colors on this one. I wanted them to be things that matched Easter more in my home than the really bright that were on the pattern. So those are some floss color changes. I'm not sure if I tracked those or not, but that's just a fun little April. Before we jump into, we have some new releases.
Yay! Last time I feel like we had like nothing to show, either of us really.
Not finished because we were getting ready for the wedding.
Yeah.
The wedding was beautiful.
They are married.
It was a beautiful warm day. It was 78 degrees when they were doing some pictures in the middle of the day. So it was really beautiful. The dinner the night before was lovely and beautiful reception. Absolutely gorgeous. Lots of friends and family, and we appreciate all the people that support them in their new marriage, and it's exciting. They're back from their honeymoon.
Yes.
They went to DR and didn't get burned. They did well there.
They've actually put on sunscreen.
Yeah, it was smart. It was smart. So we had all of that going on, so we were a little bit behind. So since then, we have made the May to go with our little month series that we've been doing. So those of you who love purple, this is perfect. If you don't, you can always just change that floss color there on it.
Pink would be pretty, or something, just something springy.
Do you remember
flowery.
what color I sent you that this is? Lilac?
Lilac.
And it's stitched on 40 count antique white. This is a 4x4 frame, and I really think that you could stitch it on a different linen and just have less of the edge. You'd be totally fine, or linen or different count of fabric, so that you can make it a little bit bigger, but not stitched so tiny. I do like the tiny. I think it's fun for me.
It is fun.
Like fun for me.
And we are approaching summer-ish, kind of soon. So we have our new summer pattern. Cute little popsicles. So this one, I don't know. Just a fun little quick stitch.
I wanted to take a bite out of one of them, but I wasn't sure where they're so tiny. If there would be anything. And the little popsicle sticks every which way.
This
Some of them are drippy. You know why you pull them because they're drippy.
Also on antique. Right?
Also on
40 count.
Yep.
Antique white linen, a variety of colors. So that'll be in the Etsy shop as well.
And totally customizable. You can do your purple popsicles if you want that.
Some grape. Get some grape in there.
Definitely the grape ones. They were gone out of the bag.
Yeah, they were gone.
Because
they're the favorites.
Yeah, everybody wants the grape ones. Just grape. I want grape.
And then I actually finished one. Started and finished one. Not the Christmas one. Dang it. I'm so close to that.
This is so cute.
This is our Howdy. So this one, I love the rope on this one. The border. This one was so fun. I couldn't put it down really. I did it really fast. So
if you're like, wait, you guys haven't been doing Western themed. I told Kira one day, I said, you need to design your style. 100%. And her designs are really cute, but sometimes she's trying to design for me. And when she was in high school, she took ceramics class. She was actually really good at it. And she made these salt and pepper shakers. So there's this one, has cute little flowers on top. These are heavy.
Yeah, they're heavy.
And they don't even have salt and pepper in them. And then this one I said, where's your little flowers on it? And she goes, I wanted the hat. Guys, just wait.
I did the cowboy hat instead of the...
In her ceramics class,
I made a little cowboy
she made the
hat.
little cowboy hat. And so when you'd go in her room as a teenager, she would have the little cowboy hat. I don't want to let go of it and drop it here and have it shatter, but she'd have the little cowboy hat to go with her little. So I was like, yep, I know exactly where that's going to go because.
Yeah.
But that turns out, and I love the finish on that. Where's the board from?
So this is from Hobby Lobby. It's just a wood board. So.
What section was that in? Back by the unfinished?
Kind of the woodish section where they just have all the unpainted wood, unfinished wood.
And what count of fabric?
28 count. So it's a little bit bigger.
It's the tea-dyed Monaco.
But it was fun to stitch on. It was different. It was a lot stiffer than what we've been stitching on. But
yeah. And then the flosses will be on the pattern in our Etsy shop. And it's turned out so cute. The rope is just so adorable.
I love it, yeah.
The hat on the...
hat on the cactus. And the cowboy boots.
Yes.
So fun.
So
Anyway,
cute. So cute. Are you hanging that one in your home eventually?
Yeah, my husband wants it.
Does he?
By the front
Did he get
door.
excited?
Yeah, he loves this one.
Texts from Kira when she texts me often. She sends, howdy.
Howdy. We always say howdy.
I know she's checking in when she's saying howdy. I'm like, oh, there's Kira. She's saying howdy.
Sounds fun.
That one's very fun. And then the other one that I finished stitching for us. You ready for this? The lighthouse is done. It's so pretty. This is a 12 by 12 frame. And I sent you a picture of the tag. Cobalt. Was it 32 count?
Something like that.
And it's a Lugana. Because I knew when I was going to be stitching this many that I didn't want to overwhelm myself. I haven't been stitching on linen for like my whole life. I mostly was an Aida stitcher. Linen's still a little bit newer to me, but my first time of going 2/2 was on a Lugana. And so I wanted to do it on a Lugana and have it there. So this pattern also is finally available in our Etsy shop. If you are not one for doing all of the stitching at the bottom of changing the colors for the grass and the little wildflowers, a variegated thread would be very beautiful. And then you could still do a little bit of the lighter colors to capture the wildflowers that we were capturing here. And then just so you know on this one, I never pronounced the lighthouse name right.
Yakina?
Yeah, I've heard it Yakina. I've heard it Yaquina, but I know that one's not right. But I've had this little lighthouse from going to the gift shop there by this lighthouse, and it's a different artistic rendering. This one's taken from photographs. This one was taken from a gift shop. So anyway, that is a little piece. I don't do a lot of seaside things in my home, but lighthouse and the symbolism of lighthouses always kind of speak to my heart. And I love going to that part of Oregon and getting to see it. It's in the Newport, Oregon area. And you can, I was going to bring my little button. You can climb the stairs, guys. It is spiral and I hate heights and you can see under it and that's terrifying. But it's really cool from the top of the lighthouse. You just don't look down while you're climbing the stairs and keep looking up and then you have to get down somehow, but that's okay. It is so awesome. You've been in it?
Yes. Yeah.
And I've been in it a couple times because I do that when we get to go there. You're ready to go on a trip there. You're not ready. You're not going on a trip there. You're just ready to.
Oh, we might actually.
Are you?
We're
planning?
thinking about going to Oregon. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so pretty though.
We'll see. It'd be our first trip with our little baby. So.
Oh, would you
We'll
drive
see.
or fly?
I don't know. We haven't decided yet.
Flying was wonderful because it was so fast.
Yeah.
From Salt Lake.
Then you have to rent a car and bring a crib and a car seat and everything else. So we'll see. We'll see if that happens.
Yeah, it's fun though. It's very pretty there.
So yeah, those are our big finishes. We had fully finishes.
4.
So that's exciting.
And then the wedding, like I just boom, 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 finished. Well, okay. So on Easter weekend, just post wedding. I don't remember when the 4th was in relation to that. It was a couple days before Easter, the 4th.
I think so.
So it was supposed to be Christmas stitching, and I'm just looking when it was because I can't remember. It was on Saturday of Easter weekend, and I was supposed to be doing my Christmas stitching, and my husband knew that I was like, okay, I can't forget that it's Christmas.
Or 4th of July.
Oh, sorry, no. So Sunday, it was the Sunday. Easter Sunday was the 5th. Sorry, I said the 4th.
5th. Okay.
The 5th. It was the 5th. Oh my goodness.
What are we talking about?
Who hired me?
I don't know.
And I was stitching on Easter when I wasn't supposed to be. But I decided they're both about Jesus. My cross stitch wasn't. But they're both about Jesus, both holidays. So I told my husband they're basically the same holiday.
Basically.
It's basically the same holiday.
Jesus holiday.
But I finished this. It's a Primrose Cottage. Happy Easter. Oh, sorry. It's called Easter Bunny. There's the pattern. Easter Bunny. Turned it into a little pillow. And it turned out so cute. Very similar to theirs. I forgot to put the rickrack on. I was going to do it very, very similar to theirs. And I forgot to put the rickrack here. And so I took a card out of one of Kira's finishes and just put it there. I have the knot in the back right now. I'm not sure. I haven't decided if it's going to rotate. And I am out of batting. This finished it off, so it's a little bit softer than I like. It's not one of my firmest pillows, and it has a lot of little pellets in it, but it's sitting pretty well. So it's fine.
Nice.
It's been sitting nice. So I'm excited that I'll get to have that next year, but I did that one because I was like, well, Easter and Christmas are pretty much the same thing.
Basically.
I celebrate.
It's all about Jesus.
I celebrate the Savior Jesus. That's not even sort of the same, but it is his life and his mission. Okay. The other thing out of season, because now we've had Easter and you weren't really wanting to see Easter today, sorry. You wanted to see Easter. Trick you.
Time travel a few weeks back.
This one I finished stitching in the fall and never framed it. It's the little ghost from my needle minder of the month, Flamingo Toes, Beverly McCullough. Such a cute little ghost, and I finally stuck her in a little pattern. It does cover a little bit, the edges there, but I'm okay with it. I don't love Halloween, and this is like my only Halloween cross stitch, so you had to see it because it's finally in the frame. It's not just sitting there with the fabric and the frame next to each other anymore. I said that is coming off my desk. I want it done. Woohoo!
Yay!
A finish. But I mean, it wasn't because I was like, I need finishes. It was because I needed it finished. I'm going to be changing my crafting space. I'm nervous about it. My son was in a very large room. I need to clean out 2 closets in it. Yeah, very large. 2 closets in it, move my long arm, and then start moving down my craft room. But we're going to paint the room. So empty 2 closets, paint it, move my long arm, then start moving all of my crafting stuff. I'll be going through stuff. We may do a little bit of destashing on our Etsy, maybe. I hadn't talked to you about that. Maybe using that. Maybe. We'll see. I have a lot of crafting stuff. I used to sell Stampin' Up. It's Stampin' Up stuff, and I have a lot. So there'll be some that I purge because I'm going to be honest with myself of, am I willing to move this to a new room, figure out how I want to store it, and will I actually be using it? So there'll be a lot of that. So I need things finished off my desk so that there's not all these things. That was a long story to just say that. I need things off my desk because I need to be able to eventually find my desk. I haven't even started cleaning out the closet, so I don't know. Will that happen by next time?
We'll see.
Okay, the other one, and this was inspired by Nettie with Primrose Cottage. And it's Hester's Easter jumper. And I had looked for a pink frame and I couldn't find anything. So I went with gold. And I love her. That's a 10 by 10 frame. It's 32 count linen. Color sheep. What's the sheep one? Lamb's wool?
That sounds right.
I think lamb's wool. And the called for floss. I did think about changing her eye color and I was just done. but I'm so happy to have her done. It's not because I don't want her. I think she turned out so cute. I love the little eggs. I know there's some sort of mistake of counting somewhere in this area, and I don't care. I found it as I was doing it, and I was like, you know what? Nobody is going to go through my whole cross stitch and that pattern to figure out how those flowers are off just a little bit. And if you really want to, go for it.
If you have time for that.
If that's how you want to spend your time, but I'm not going to unframe it and fix it because it takes longer. These large projects, putting together the Howdy, doing the threading on the back goes really fast after doing this one and the Lighthouse on the same day. Oh goodness, I was threading forever. It wasn't blood, sweat, and tears, so that's good.
Just blood and sweat.
There was actually a little bit of blood, and I don't know how I cut my finger. It was like on the front of my thumb, and I don't even know.
Who knows?
I don't know. It's fine. It's in a hidden spot, so it's fine. Your turn.
Am I going first?
Yeah, we're going to move from our FFOs. Guys, that was 7 FFOs. We went from 0 last month. We should have spread it out.
We had one.
We had one last month?
April. We had
so
April.
Tiny.
That was it. April
to this. And this month actually might have a few more of those because I have some big projects that I'm working on. And you know what? The little kick-in gets in me, like that little Easter one. There will be something small that because that was a start and a finish.
Yeah.
So there will be something little that I need that instant gratification. I'll do some sort of instant gratification. Don't worry. Yeah. I got you. Next month there will be something.
So yeah, whips. Guys,
this is next month.
I'm getting so close. Last time I don't think I had all of these finished over here.
It looks so good.
Now I'm finally on I finished Santa and the gingerbread house. I just need to finish the frames. And
Howdy, you finished Howdy too.
And I finished Howdy, so I've been doing a lot. But
she has stitched.
I'm almost there. You guys are probably sick of seeing this.
It's so pretty though.
I'm trying.
And I think if you get some cute little pins that you move along in it, that would be so cute.
So we're almost there. I'm a little past Christmas, but I'm getting there.
But Easter and Christmas are the same.
Easter and Christmas are the same. So I was just doing these Easter cross stitch. Easter. Countdown to Easter.
Countdown to Easter. It's about the same. Same leading character.
Same leading character.
Except we have Santa on that one. Okay, I'm not going to take this one from the plastic.
Jesus is on it too.
But I worked a little bit on the Quilted Farm Girl by Bee in My Bonnet. It's Lori Holt. And this is one that, again, reminded me of my mom. Just kind of my little heart of her farm life. And I just have the little bit up in the top corner. So I'll hold up the chart again so you can see where it is. Now, if it seems really random because I'm not finishing things, it is on purpose. This is so that I can take this, because this is, what count are you? 28 or 32? What do you think I got there? 32? The 32. It's a little bit easier to see. And it's a even weave, a Lugana. So that way I can take this to the retreat, and I've got some of my counting. Oh, it's turned. That's embarrassing.
Oh, I was like, I didn't.
There it is. There you go.
No,
that was right.
You were right.
I'm just turned.
It's just that this is angled. There you go.
Okay, thanks.
It's this little corner.
How do I teach geometry? Okay.
You don't, apparently. This corner.
So I've left like the fill in this little motif. I've left the fill in this motif, the corners. I'll probably finish this corner. I want to get a little bit more out here and a little bit more down here, because then it lets me do a little bit more fill in on these. Size wise, I think that'll be easier to see at the retreat, one of the easier projects. So I'll be mentioning those. I'm going, probably when you're seeing this, I'll be on the retreat or getting ready to head out the door. And I'll be up in Ogden for Stitch West. I say up in Ogden because it's north of here. We're in the Salt Lake area. So I'm excited about that one, to be able to get to work on that there. Not that there project, but that there at the retreat. Yeah. Goodness gracious. We're not from there. It's not bad. It's just not how I talk. The other one, Dear Santa, and this is the one that my husband was like, shouldn't you be working on that one? Don't you know? No, he didn't. He doesn't tell me what I should do. He just knows my goal of it. The Dear Santa by Stitching with the House. Oh man, I did not iron, and that is definitely showing.
It's actually not that bad.
I got his belt done. He has a little belly. He has cute little mittens. And he's starting to look a lot cuter that way. So I enjoyed putting in some stitches on him. And I'm excited to do the little deer. But I'm okay that I'm just kind of putting along on this one because I just want it done for Christmas. There's a few other things I do want to get to. And so hopefully I don't have too many Easter Christmas days to get in the way. Although I am happy to have Easter done. So Dear Santa by Stitching with the Housewives on a green. I don't remember what it's called.
Green.
Look on our, which pattern did we do on green? We did one on green.
Come on, Christmas.
It just
Green.
Says, it's green. It's cute. And then with finishing some of the other things, the Lighthouse was really what it was. I pulled out the birth sampler that Kira designed for Paisley, and I'm not going to show you chart like what we have charted that picture. So I'm just going to show where I'm at on this. And it had been a while since I had stitched on it, and I'll tell you where I've been and where I'm going with it. Sorry, there's a cat on there. It's a needle minder. Just ignore the cat. It's not part of the chart.
I did not put a cat on this.
No, there's no cat on it. So this one, the alphabet will fill in the rest here. There's this row of flowers that goes here. Her name will go across this part right here. And then there's some numbers below and more flowers.
And her birth weight.
And her birth weight and birthday. The flowers will get filled in. So what I've done just this last couple days, well, within the last week, was fill in these flowers here and a little bit of the green down into here. And so that page of the pattern is done except for this tiny bit of the border. That page is completely done. And I can move. No, there's a flower right here on that page, a part of a flower right here. So once I finish that flower, then I'll move to the other page.
It's looking good.
But it's looking so good. The colors are so delicate and pretty. Kira's done an amazing job. There's also a little bit of yellow that fills in on that flower.
Yeah.
So it'll be so pretty in her room. But that's my next big one for mine and Kira's patterns that I'm excited to have done.
Miss Paisley.
Yep. She was on my lap when I was getting stuff ready.
She was so excited about all
She was
this
so excited, but she wanted to eat them all. She grabbed this linen and went, and I was like, we're not sucking on my linen.
She pretty much likes eating everything.
Well, yeah. She needs to know how it feels in her mouth.
She loves it. Anything and everything she can stick in her mouth.
And she's a good eater, but she's teeny tiny.
She's in the 2nd percentile for weight. So that's something. She was at the 1st, so now she's the 2nd. So she's been eating a bit.
The next one I'm going to show you, I'm not going to show you a pattern on this one because I don't have my printout of it. Teresa Koga, I mentioned last time, is doing a stitch along that's patriotic. It is the America the Beautiful in her Patreon. You have to be a member of her Patreon, and it's level 4. Now in her past things, she has done where you could buy the patterns if you're level 3 or level 2. And she said she's not going to do this with this one, but it's going to release next year. But with the upcoming retreat, I decided this was a good one for me to get started. Oh. Me and my partial words. It's 4th of July stitch. I'll work on it. Okay, my idea here, the top part here where it says Declaration of Independence. Okay, or as I say, ration of dependence. Oh.
Yeah, almost dependence.
Almost dependence. Well, anyway, I'm making up things from, but it has a lot of fill behind it. So I thought this might be good for taking to the retreat for that if my eyes are seeing the fabric or the linen well enough. And then the bottom here fills in. So I also want to finish that part. It just says July 4th. That's what's missing here. And then that part. And then there's people in the middle here. But I decided that the top and bottom would be really good fill while I'm just sitting visiting with new people and my cute sister-in-law. I'm doing mine on brown sugar, fiber on a whim, brown sugar, and it's a 36 count because that's what I had a half yard of. And I know hers is a little bit more gray. This has a little bit of green in it. If you're looking for linen colors, I would say true to color. Where would you say it is?
I don't think it changes.
You don't feel like it changed that? It's pretty true to color.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is
it's light
up
brown
close.
sugar, not
Obviously,
dark
that's
brown
lighter.
sugar.
That's lighter, but back here it's probably a little bit more accurate. But I'll do some fill in there, and then each month she's releasing a chart for 9 months, and they're all 95 by 95. So they're not tiny, but they're not
huge.
No, but if you're trying to keep up on a stitch along and do everything else you want to do, it's a lot. But I'm excited about that. Some cute little guys. Like I said, I won't show you the chart, but they're cute with their Declaration of Independence. And then, am I out of order?
No.
No?
Okay.
Okay. I did take things in order. That's really good. Dang. I haven't worked on this one this month, but I'm just going to mention it because I'm going to take this one to the retreat also. I have the grass in the same place up here at the top. And since there's the rows and rows of grass, and I've only done the outlining of it, and I'll just show you briefly in case you didn't see it, or in case, no, go watch it. I'm just kidding. So this is where it's at, but I know I can do a lot of fill with the grass. I can do a lot of the top border without a lot of miscounting, and then possibly get in a house or two, maybe. I don't know how much I'll actually get stitched. How much I'll just talk and just retreat. The relaxing, the fun, the party. The other one though that I am loving, not that one. Well, I didn't bring my patriotic one in here. I didn't bring Land That I Love.
Oh.
It's in the other room. I'm gonna have to go grab it. Here, talk to them.
Oh goodness.
What would you say?
I don't know. I don't have anything to
Tell
talk
them about the wedding dresses you've got right now.
About the wedding dresses?
Yeah.
Well, I have a prom dress that I'm working on for my sister-in-law. I'm just doing the hem on that one. Usually I leave her. This isn't fair. And the other wedding dress I have, she's getting married in Hawaii. So it's a fun, it's like a little bit, I don't know, a lighter dress. It's not like a huge ball gown one. It's just a lightweight, but still very elegant. And I'm excited to start on that. I haven't started it yet, but.
Fitting it in with everything else.
Yes. This
Well,
was crazy.
Okay, we decided we were doing things over spring break to try to like help us kind of grow around here locally and business-wise. And we were in Pine Needles, and one of the employees there encouraged us to be vendors at the retreat that I'm going to at Stitch West. And Kira's not going with me. She has a little nursing baby, and it's not her season in life for that right at this very moment. It doesn't mean that there's not anything where it's local. Possibly something could happen maybe in the future with that one, but yeah. It's a little tricky with a baby that needs their mom every few hours. And so so that means I'm vending, not we're vending, but it will be our patterns, and I'll be there, and I'll have a little table to vend with. And so because that decision happened so recently,
a few days ago,
we have a lot to do to get ready. Not like there's things we could do, we could cut some corners on, but we don't like that to represent us. So anyway,
we don't cut corners.
We don't cut corners.
Unless you're doing a pillow, then you do cut the corners so that it sticks out right.
Yeah, but that's
before
not
you
cutting
turn
corners
it
on cutting. And if you press it with the iron, press it. I hate pressing. It's so much easier to stitch closed. Because I do all of mine. I'll grab that pillow. Sorry. No, so they know. This seam down here was hand stitched. And so because I press, it makes it so much easier to line up. That's what I'm talking about with the pressing. It makes a difference. Yes, my stitching is not perfect. I realize that, but it looks pretty good.
It does look good.
So I'll let you see it up close on your TV. I'm not afraid. I'm me. I'm real. This Land That I Love is another one that I am hoping that I can do a little bit of fill in on the retreat. But before I start the fill in, I really want to finish the border. And so, because I think some of these two houses, they count across from the border really close They're really close. So that would be a lot of good fill to get some of the houses done. Not as far as I wanted to be, but hey, the lighthouse is done.
The lighthouse is done. That's a victory.
And I've been stitching on this on my 4/14s 24. It's bigger than the board.
Yeah, too big.
Yep. It's too big. Sorry. We can't show it.
Think
Just kidding. It's fine. So this is the top corner right here. And I do want to make sure that my borders meet. This is almost the bottom. It's ready to do that little curve right there. And it'll come across and then meet. And I just want to make sure I meet. So I'm actually debating some half stitches to get across. It's DMC thread, so it doesn't matter for making every X individually. So I may just come across and see if I can see if that matches so that I could take it to do on the edges. I don't really want to be counting that at the retreat because I don't want to be frogging it at the retreat. It doesn't sound like fun. I went to a retreat. What'd you get done? I frogged. Although, you know, I remember my mom hating to unpick. Have I talked about this before?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just agreeing.
You're just agreeing.
She hated it.
She hated to unpick.
She would always unpick for me.
And she was a perfectionist.
So that I didn't have to.
Everything she did was meticulous. Everything was meticulous. And she always would unpick because it had to be perfect. But she hated it. And so she would always unpick for me. She would always unpick for you. And I have learned none of us are perfect.
What?
Well, you are.
Yeah.
Because I made you.
Exactly.
Everything I make is perfect.
Yeah.
But none of us are perfect. Hopefully you guys can sense our sarcasm.
No, I am perfect. What do you?
You are. You are.
Just kidding.
You just smell better after a shower, kind of stuff. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, we all do. Anyway, but my mom hated it so much that when I unpick, I just see it as this is part of my journey of making myself better and learning how to be better and stuff. And my husband says, if you think she stitches a lot, you should see how much she's unpicking and stitching again.
We like doing everything twice, actually.
There's a couple other things I'll probably take to the retreat. Who knows what I'll get to. I'll just do whatever the mood feels like. I want enough stuff there. I can just be moody, the moody stitcher, but not in a mean way, like moody, like, hey, this one matches my mood. This one fits my mood. And I'm excited to get to meet lots of people there. There's some specific people I'm excited to meet because I know they'll be there. And then if any of you are going to be there, make sure you come say hi to me. And get to meet me. I'll be with my sister-in-law, Heidi, and we're excited to get to be there. I've asked her before if I'm okay to say her name on here, and she said yes. So, hi, Heidi.
Hello.
The other thing I've done in preparation for the retreat. Oh, no, there's one more. Dang it, I didn't put this one on our list. Well, I did good at the beginning. My sister-in-law, Heidi, and I both bought this when we went to Shepherd's Bush last spring. We had a goal to have it finished in a year. Neither of us have done that. You guys have seen this a million times. It's the all manner of things. Reminds me of my son. I'm actually debating putting his name or initials on it, even though there is a little Bo Peep on there. Look at Bo Peep. I call her Bo Peep because she's a little shepherd girl. But I don't know, but in preparation for the retreat, this one, we both said, let's get the grass outlined. So I set my board down. I was like done. Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah. I guess I was done, but I'm not. No. Okay. So I have outlined and then finished the sheep there. I filled in the flowers and the leaves that are on the grass. And then I got this house started here so that I can do the fill in on it. And then from there, it'll just be the big border and all the other motifs, but that I'm excited to make progress on a lot. And yes, this part is a needle minder, sorry. Needle minder's on the project. And it's just super cute. I love it. I think it'll be elegant in my home. And I may put my son's, we haven't talked about it.
Nope.
his birth and death years on it. Because he would always say, "Ooh, everything's going to be okay. It's all going to work out." He was that kid that just always had a good positive attitude. And so even his headstone, we have say everything will be okay. Something like everything's going to be all right. And this says all manner of things shall be well. And so when I saw it at Shepherd's Bush, it made me really emotional. I can stitch on it fine because it distracts me, but the more I've stitched on it just recently, I've really just thought I need to put his years on it. Sorry. Flosstube, cry tube.
You're fine.
Almost called it something else, but would get censored by YouTube. YouTube gets us banned because I cried and called it something. Anyway, he passed away when he was 21 years old. He was at college. He was doing all wonderful things. He was involved with good people. He didn't do drugs or anything like that. And he passed away in his sleep. His heart failed in the night, and 21 years old.
Yeah.
God. So as I don't talk about my oldest son, but I know I've mentioned I have 4 children, because I will forever have him as my child. But having that, man.
You're fine. It's okay.
Come see me. I'll be fun at the retreat. I can cry with you too. Anyway, but he, special boy and forever loved. So,
yep.
Man, okay. Did not know to bring tissues over here today. Excuse me, I didn't use the linen.
Please, we can't suck on it.
Don't use the linen.
You can get your mascara. It'll be like a marble effect on it.
Yeah. This is face dyed.
Face dyed, yeah.
Linen. A little bit of paisley,
fabric line.
A little bit.
It's called Life.
Who needs to wash their hands?
Linen, Life linen. That's what it's called.
Goodness
We're just starting a new business.
Yeah. Join us. Grab it. So those of you who needed a tissue, as I talked about that, go ahead. Grab a
yeah. Just grab a linen.
Grab a piece of linen. Wipe your tears. Don't do it. Don't do it. Resist. And then wash your hands if you've been rubbing makeup off like I have. Okay, well, on a happier note, I made a retreat mat. And what did I do with it? It's purple. I swear I brought it in here.
I don't know.
It's just purple. It's just simple. I don't know what I'm doing with a retreat mat.
And we don't know where it is, so she might not be taking
pause.
it.
Hit pause and I'll go grab it.
Hit pause.
Yeah.
Just a sec.
Okay, so I just made a little plaid and purple and gray. It's a light gray. Some from fabric I had left over from something. I did put a little bit of felt here with a magnet there so that I have somewhere to either stick my scissors or my needle, but not my phone. You don't want to put your phone on a magnet. I put in pockets, and this, I'm not sure how much space we'll have at the table, but I can lay it on the table and let this part overhang where it can hold my scissors and my glasses, and then just put my little pattern stand and drink over here, and I'll let you know on the flip side how I like it, or if I want one. Always, I just quilted it down on my long arm because I'm that person, and I did the little swirls, and
you can see it better on the back probably.
Yeah, you can, but my tension was off and I'm not proud of the back.
Well, nobody will see that your tension's off.
Don't
you
look,
can see the tension, then that's impressive on a camera.
So that's the back side.
Maybe you can't see it.
And my little tag. I don't know. What's that? And a thread that I need to fix. Don't pull it.
We're perfect, remember?
Remember, we're perfect.
We're perfect.
Oh my goodness, I did it on, because I was on the back because I went down the pockets.
We're perfect.
They're not straight. Just, it's fine. I didn't measure. I didn't line anything up. I just went and called it good. Yeah, this is made up size.
Life is too short to measure.
I searched sizes that people were doing and just kind of went with one of those and said, okay, these are 2-inch squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 8 by 8. Funness.
Nice.
Something to just have in my spot. I like purple. It's not my obsession. You've seen way more blue out of me. I like purple. But I just thought that was fun. I have a little... I don't know. Do I have anything purple? I have some purple scissors. I'll take my little snips that are purple. That'll be good.
There you go.
I have table gifts to get ready. Oh no. I have so much to do. Table gifts to get ready. We need to make sure that we're ready for vending. And other than that, a couple project bags possibly. And then you'll see new project bags. They're going to be zippy fast ones, not the folder ones, because that's where I'm at. And what do you have? You have a wedding dress to do?
Yeah, wedding dress.
Prom dress.
Prom dress. And watching the little baby.
She's so cute.
She's doing so good.
She was so excited when me and my husband got home today. And Kira doesn't live here. She just was here when we got here.
She was so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cute. She's getting a little bit more mobile. She's starting to try to crawl, kind of scoot around. And
she spins when you're
It's
holding
fun.
her.
Yeah.
She's twisting to get to what she wants. So it's fun.
Yeah.
Well, we hope that you get to have some stitchy time of your own, and that things are going well for you. If they aren't, please know that we know what it's like to have things be hard, and our hearts go out to you. And then we have 300 subscribers.
Yep.
It's
309.
300
As of right now.
subscribe.
More can join.
300. So giveaway. I want to give away 3 patterns for our 300 subscribers. And the way you're going to enter is you're going to comment. And in your comment, I want you to say what your favorite thing about your local needle workshop is. Because every needle workshop has something beautiful and wonderful about it. So I want you to share what your favorite thing is. And I was going to prep Kira. She's like, wait, we are doing a giveaway. Okay, I'd mentioned that one day too. And you didn't know about my question. So I want you thinking about our local needle workshop, which is Pine Needles in West Jordan, Utah, and what your favorite thing is. And I don't want to take it first. So I'm going to let you, because I have a feeling we might overlap. So I'm going to give you a minute to think about it. And I want all of you to think about it, answer, comment. And then next time we'll pick from those who comment, random picker, and we'll pick 3 to give away the charts in our 3 charts in our Etsy shop. You'll get to choose. And we'll talk about that. Don't use giveaway in your comment. Don't use anything like that that's going to attract the trolls, so that you have a chance to win instead of those who are doing other things. And then you do have to be 18 and older. And because it will be a PDF, we are okay with international on this. Mm-hmm. So those are the kind of rules of the giveaway. Did that give you enough time to think about your favorite thing? Yeah. Or were you listening to all the rules?
I was kind of listening to the rules. I think I have something though.
Okay, go ahead.
You want me to go first? Well, there's a few things I like, but I like that every time I go in, it's different stuff. And that every time you go in, there's something new to look at and get excited about and get more ideas. And it's just a good creative space, a good inspiring creative space. It's also a quilt shop. So there's lots of quilts up. There's a lot of things made out of fabric up. Yeah. Yeah. And I also like seeing our patterns there. That's fun too. Yes. And they change things constantly changing. Sandy does such a good job of rotating. But it's organized. It's not a mess. I like that too. It's organized, but yet changes all the time, which is impressive. So yes. So I love the organization. I love the freshness of it. And then one of my other favorite things is where the little cross stitching alleyway. I don't know, whatever. It would be like a sunroom if it were your home, because it would just have this little like side room that has just a sunny little room, but it is just a little hallway-ish area almost. And if there's other people, you just say, excuse me, and go past each other, or stop and look wherever you are. Yeah. But the wall is just full of samples
and that's also where the clearance fabric is. So I like that.
2 birds with 1 stone.
Boom, found it.
Yeah.
And I just love that little area of cross stitch. And then I love their little corner back where they have the
Cute section.
no, the
I like
one
the
the one with all of the notions for quilting, and then it has the little table there
Mhm.
and the hutch. It has all the pre-cuts, fabric pre-cuts, and I just, that corner, I just want to walk through it and look at all the pre-cuts, because why are pre-cuts so pretty in their little bundles? Anyway, so those are some of my favorite things. If you go in there, let us know what your favorite thing there is, but also what's your favorite thing about your local needlework shop, so that as people get around the country, they can know what types of things they like in a needlework shop. And then we will pick again 3 from that. So thanks so much for subscribing, liking, sticking with us to the end. We appreciate you being part of our stitching journey here.
And keep stitching something. Bye.